this drill makes the golf swing so much easier. Hi, I'm Alex, I'm a PJ Golf professional, and welcome to the channel. Okay, so we all know the legs are the source of power. So doing this leg action is going to help you create great strikes and definitely more power. Now there's one thing I want you to listen to here. Don't let leg action scare you. I've done this drill with varying ages, varied abilities, and they've really seen great improvements. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it in their scores. Today's video comes from Gary Potton. He put, "Great video, Alex. Is there any tips on stopping my left knee turning to the right as you go in the backswing?" So I put back to Gary, I said, "Yes, Gary, this is a great one and one that I will address in the next 2 weeks." So here we go, Gary. Let's get into the video. So all we're gonna need, if you grab a water bottle and your driver, I would say driver just because it's your longest club. And to be honest, we all wanna give this a bash. So address your golf ball. Make sure your ball position's inside your left heel to start with. And then once you grabbed your water ball, just put that just outside your right foot, as I have here. So come have a quick look closer at that there. I've literally got like a fingertip away from me. That's really important. We don't want it to be sort of somewhere here. Make sure it's really nice and close. So once you've got that set up, so Gary's basically saying he's getting a little bit too much of this movement, left knee moving too much to the right. And if I'm honest, I really do hate that move. So what I would say to everybody and say to Gary is, as we're moving in the backswing, let's feel as though we keep our knees the same distance apart. You might want to just come to the face-on perspective, guys, with me here, just to see this. And that's one thing I would say. Watch where my knees are and keep them the same distance. Now, in order to do that, if I move in the backswing and sway past this water bottle, that distance closes up. So in order to feel that distance stays the same, I feel like I move my right pocket away from the water bottle. So just something like this. So I'm getting that hip turn, keeping that structure, but I'm also keeping that distance the same. I'm not collapsing that. So if you're on the golf course, I know you can't keep your water bottle down there, but you could have a piece of mud or a little bit of a reference point and really find that you feel as though you make this. So the reason why that's going to help create better strikes is you're controlling the bottom of your arc. Look how unstable this looks to how powerful and stable that looks. Now I would rather this, listen to me really carefully right here. I would rather you make a shorter, better turn rather than trying to really go long and sway. Right, you're going to enjoy this next bit. That is a cracker, but let's complement that because we all want to feel a little bit more leg action on the way down in the correct way, just like this. What do you think of this, by the way? Has anybody actually purchased a new driver this year? I'm trying the Stealth. This is set at 9 degrees, and I got the same Ventus shaft I had in my Cobra last year. I'm actually got the Cobra this year. But it's interesting. Thanks American Golf for sending this out. It's nice to give it a try. Very strange sensation of a carbon face. Okay, this is why you need a driver. So remember, get back into that position. Now, really do watch closely. This is the bit that I would say is going to really add some more power. We've got our control from the first half. So grab your driver just like I have here in my hands. Make that same move to the backswing. I then want you to put the club down and put both hands on top, just as I have here. Left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. You noticed I've already got my hip turn and my shoulder turn. I've not gone back to my address. I'm really making sure I'm loaded. I want you to keep the pressure on that here, and I want you to see if you can start your downswing by moving your left knee away from your right. Now look what it does to my hips. This is called creating an X factor, and this is called power. This is called feeling the stretch. I want you to really just do maybe 1, maybe 2, and then maybe 3, and then on the third, just let yourself come through. So you're really learning to keep structure, get that real powerful move. Like my favorite one of this is Rory McIlroy. I could watch him do this move all day. I would say this bit though, this is something you can do at home. Like I teach Jim, he's about 72, maybe a bit older Jim, maybe a bit younger. He looks great for his age. But he does this every morning, and the changes that he's made in his golf swing are brilliant. So once you've got that feeling, you can see me here doing it in a slow-mo, and you can see these slow-mos on the screen here. You can see the good, you can see the bad. Pay close attention to the good in the backswing, keeping the distance between the knees, but then that firing of the legs in the downswing and posting of that left leg. There's not that big sway and collapse of those legs into impact. And I think maybe just pause that bit. That's the bit I think you can all take great attention to and pay great attention to. I would definitely recommend pausing it right now, having a quick look at it, zooming in, and joining me back here in a second. So that feeling, maybe have a waggle to the top, keep your hands up there, fire the legs, get a feeling, back to the ball, and now you're ready to hit. I am enjoying that with the stealth. All I'm going to say is, I'd be striding down that fairway and don't want that one back. Thanks so much for watching today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the same time, and it'll be Tuesday. See you then.